Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Hello, everybody. I hope that you're all doing well. Uh, just wanted to come back and play some more Sherlock Holmes. Um, and I hope that we all can just have some fun chilling and playing together. Let's get started here. I've been working on the audio mix, and I think I've got it figured out for the most part for myself. And yes, let's see here. Gonna continue game. Oh. Did the graphics get turned down? Sometimes that can happen. No? How odd. Interesting. I don't know. I feel like it's looking better now. At first, the graphics looked very, like, low settings for a second. Okay. So, last that we were, there was a woman who was robbed, and she was looking for a police sketch, but she said that the sketch that was provided to her by the Cordona Police Department was inadequate. So, we're going to see if we can visit her. Now, the question is, where exactly is she? The atelier, I believe that's how it's pronounced, is located at the intersection of Knights Road and Trinity Way in Scaladio. Let's see. Okay, Knights Road, it said. And, what was the other one? Trinity Way. I found Knights Road here. Trinity Way, I assume, is the name of a street. Knights Road turns into these. Okay, so this specific road here is Knights Road. Trinity Way. That must be the name of a location then, if it's not one of these streets here. So, seemingly, I am facing Knights Road here. So that makes sense. And it's located at the intersection of Knights Road and Trinity Way. So Trinity Way must be on this map. Unless I'm mistaken. I actually was just reminded, I noticed that last stream, and probably this stream as well, there's like kind of a faint buzzing going on. And it appears, from my experiments and stuff, that it only is happening in this game, or with this game. It doesn't appear to be happening with anything else, so it's interesting, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to fix that. It didn't seem to be too egregious. Like, I mostly heard it on my headphones when I had it turned all the way up. But still, something that I would like to fix if I possibly can. So I believe... Oh yes, here we are. Mrs. Nini's atelier. I believe that's how you say the word. Hello, ma'am.
I'm pleased to meet you, ma'am. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to sketch the thief for the police investigation.
Oh, another one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous sketches, signore.
Please describe the thief.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat up looking. An utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And that's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right, never mind.
Well, that makes sense why they couldn't get an accurate sketch of him.
I suggest we do it differently. You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Senor Holmes.
Where can I find the clothes?
They're in my workshop at the back. Be careful, won't you?
Okay.
What can I do for you, Sherlock?
Nothing, I guess. I'm going to turn up the brightness a tiny bit. That's a bit better. Okay, I've got a disguise kit, which is good. Do I need to grab anything else? There are some stuff to interact with here.
Oh, look at this old chap putting on airs like some Italian doge. Why don't you disguise yourself as him instead?
We have a job to do, John.
Oh, come on, at least do him first.
Him? Okay. Well, he's kind of got like a ascot, but he's got a blue shirt. Top hat, sideburns, old man makeup. That's kind of the best I can do. I don't have a outfit with the same like neckerchief or whatever. Unless I can find one in here. Is it?
What can I do for you, Sherlock?
Maybe he wants me to go out there to that woman as this man? Is that what he wants? Wearing a white suit and a top hat. So is this technically a white suit? Yes. Old man, sideburns, top hat, white suit. Okay, so he wants me to surprise Mrs. Nini by dressing up as this man first.
Uncle Giovanni? Oh, signore, you look exactly like my uncle. He's the grandson of the Doge of Venice, you know. I knew you reminded me of someone. You are as alike as two peas. Perhaps you have some royal blood in you too.
That is flattering, I suppose, but I sincerely doubt it, Mum.
He's a doge. Now that's a deduction.
He's not an actual doge.
If you
Okay.
say so, my lord, the doge.
Now, to the true thief. He looked like an utter rascal. He was beaten up and wearing glasses. That's all she said. Interesting. Okay, well, he must have this criminal type outfit. Seemingly no hat. Or he did have glasses. Probably square glasses. He's beaten up. that. Thief looked like an utter rascal who's beaten up and wearing glasses. We'll try this. We'll see if this works.
Your face is too innocent now.
What do you mean, too innocent?
There was something evil about his face. Like a mustache. Yes, the kind that all villains twirl as they plot their evil plans.
I'd say that not all villains wear moustaches, but I get your point, Mom.
Okay. That was a detail that we didn't know before.
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed in a very fancy beige suit. Must have stolen it from someone. No doubt about it.
All right, I've got it.
He was wearing a hat. Didn't I tell you about the hat? It didn't go well with his suit. That man had no dress sense at all.
Well, what did it look like?
Oh, just a regular hat, you know? Black.
You are terrible at describing things. Especially for someone who knows clothing.
Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, sir. Please do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope they are better at catching than sketching.
Before I go, Mom, are you quite certain that you don't have any clothes to sell?
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Codorna. I hear they even do free rentals now.
How
Let
could
me
an
show you
officer
where the nearest
forget
one
their
is.
uniform?
Thank you very much.
Alright, we're gonna take this back to the constable so that we can finally get a look into those archives. Am I going the right way? I guess I should go this way. But yeah, I like this general design of Sherlock as well. I mean, like, it's interesting. It's not kind of, I don't know. It's not really what I picture to be Sherlock's aesthetic, more or less, in terms of, like, what I picture Sherlock Holmes in my mind. But, it's a fun design. It feels youthful, which I think, you know, kind of gets the point across that this is a young Sherlock Holmes.
Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No, no trouble at all. She was quite tolerable.
Huh. Who would have thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public, but you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a blind eye.
I appreciate it, officer.
What did you say your name was? Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
Okay. Let's check out the archives now. I feel like it's taken a long time for us to be able to get in there and get the answers that we need. Or wait, am I supposed to go? Okay, yeah, I am supposed to just head into the archives. Are they this way? Yep. Okay, this is where we were meant to be the whole time. So, mentioned police investigation, mother's death. 10 years ago, we were living somewhere in Grand Surrey. Okay. Well, most likely we would do victims, I suppose. Documentation? Grand Surrey? Okay, all I found in the archive was an empty folder labeled thusly, Case of Violet Holmes, April 9th, 1869. Stonewood Manor, Grand Surrey. There are no documents inside at all. It seems that there really was a police investigation, yet all the files are missing. Okay.
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor. And there was a policeman.
Really? What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
The memory was vague, a mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay, so now we have to find our childhood home. Stonewood Manor must be located in Grand Surrey. I also had a glimpse of a bridge and a church on a hill. The manor must be somewhere nearby. A bridge and a church on a hill, you say? There's a few bridges. Let's check over here. That seems good. Okay. I'm in the police station. I can ask around if I need to. But I might not need to.
I'm done with the archives for now. Can I help you with anything else?
As a matter of fact, you can. The thing is, our chief inspector has vanished, as if we weren't undermanned enough as it is.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate. I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor basic formality. You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
I hate exercise.
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask untrained civilians for help.
You're lucky to have a well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic. A bit of a braggart, aren't you?
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The first targets are in the next room. You know what to do with them. I'll join you in a while to see the results.
Okay.
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
Hooray!
Proceed to the next room. Meanwhile, I'll fill out the paperwork.
Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood.
I thought it would let me roll under there.
Steady, Sherry. Steady. And go.
Okay.
My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style. Aim for where you might take advantage, and don't forget to
I could do this all day.
Please don't, Sherry. We don't have that much time. Let's move on. Our enemies might be stronger than us, but we rely on our wits. Shoot off their eyes.
Hooray!
All right, let's move on, Sherry. If you stand here and use your snuff box on them, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. It's all calculated. Look at that helmet of his. You won't be able to get the powder past it.
Helpful advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results. Well, I must say your results aren't as bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely hopeless, but true combat is quite different from shooting stationary targets.
I'll handle it just as easily.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against our men. Your task is to detain them, not to kill them. So don't go shooting anyone in the eye. That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these.
Aww.
They are blank rounds. So, are you ready?
Always ready.
Then let's get cracking.
Worried.
Not at all. I can hit them all with one shot.
Good luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your playground.
Alright, we're gonna fight.
I'm coming.
Poor choice of words. Oh god.
Ow!
Take a rest, my friend.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, there you are. Oh.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Okay, where are they?
The snuff's ready.
I might have my headphones on backwards. I do. I have my headphones on backwards. I was like, I swear I'm hearing them in like the wrong places. Okay. Accurate audio now.
Time to knock this guy out.
No
All
more
right.
play for you.
Give him the pepper snuff.
That's enough. You've proved yourself. Congratulations on the arrests. I can't believe you did so well with the close combat.
I did tell you that I'm well trained.
Well, do the same on the street, and you'll be well rewarded for every arrest you make. Here is your certificate. You are now an authorized crime scene consultant. Well, it's now your duty to make this city a safer place. Cordona won't ever forget it, but at the same time, it will never remember. I'll tell staff all the
Jeez.
necessary details about your successful certification. Congratulations.
Now you're a certified crime scene consultant. Congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Now, shall we head for Stonewood Manor?
Certified.
You have the whole island to investigate. It's all up to you.
You know, there's a bandit lair here, and that is kind of an optional objective. We could try to hit that, or we could do it at a later time. Let's see. I don't know. It's not too far. Excuse me, sir. Just gonna be running over to my next objective. Oh gosh. Okay. West. I'm very close. I suppose I should have gone backward, but I don't know. We'll just go around. Oh, here we are.
Could you help me?
Why don't you go and ask your rich friends?
I'm gonna go and kill your friends.
I'm coming for you.
Again, poor choice of words.
I'm coming.
Don't cry, you'll live. No more crime for you until next month. Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
Ah.
He's all yours now. Overcome him. Don't.
Wait, what? I thought I said it was all mine.
I'm coming.
Okay. I'm so
I will miss
confused.
the party.
Oh, I see. Oh, what? Come on, mate.
I'm coming for you.
Don't cry, you'll live.
I'm coming.
Good day.
I couldn't miss the party.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff. Time to knock.
Ah.
Dodge this!
Take a rest, my friend.
The snuff's ready.
Dodge this!
This
Give him the
combat
pepper
is
snuff.
so awkward.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
Eat lead!
Oh, I didn't mean to kill him. Oh, this game. Well, I killed one man already.
Don't.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Not that easy! Get ready for some pain!
You can overcome the brood now.
Too simple.
Wow. New entry in John's diary. What does John have to say? Sherlock is changing into someone I don't recognize. I don't know if I can bear to be a part of it anymore, but do I have a choice? No, because you're a figment of my imagination. Do I have a choice about that? I didn't think so. Arrested. This is very interesting. So I didn't, because I killed that man, I didn't unlock the thing. Is that what it's saying? Okay, let me try this again. I'm gonna be very quick because, you know, last time that was a warm-up round.
Take a rest, my
Okay.
friend. No more crime for you until next month. Don't bother.
The snuff's ready.
Don't cry, you'll live.
I'm coming for you. Coming.
Too simple.
It's all yours now. Go for it.
I couldn't miss the party.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Take a rest, my friend.
Oh god.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Oops.
I'm invincible.
What?
Dodge this.
Come on. There we go.
Rest, my friend.
Oh my
Snuff's
god.
ready.
Alright.
Eat lead.
It's all yours now. Go for it.
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh no. Oh god. Is this seriously gonna be a thing?
Don't.
Okay.
I'm coming.
Oh, I thought I fixed it.
I couldn't miss the party.
Don't
Did I
cry,
fix it
you'll
then?
live.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm coming.
Okay, I have to wait for this man to... Oh, come on. Oh, this combat is so terrible. This is like the worst combat I've ever played. For anything, any game, this is probably number one. Oh my... I was aiming at... Oh my gosh. Okay, well I'm certainly not gonna... I'm not gonna do that again, so... Yeah, you're getting killed
Could
too.
have kept him alive.
No, John, I could not. Bandit Tamer. Wow. So, yeah, maybe that's the worst part of the game. I don't know. This game actually might not be a 7, like I said last stream. This might actually be much worse. I kind of block that stuff out of my memory, but it's like playing it like in my head it's like I remembered like, yeah, I gotta shoot the armor pieces off and blah blah blah, but it's like the fact that it like only works some of the time, like that's horrible. That's absolutely horrible game design, and a failure, I think, on all parts. I don't see how the combat adds anything to the game other than being tedious and bad, underdeveloped. You know, it feels like an afterthought, yet it feels like it's also kind of a big part of this game and the gameplay itself. If I wanted to 100% this game, I would have to deal and suffer with all of that. And, you know, with it only working some of the time, as we've just experienced, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Maybe this game is a 5, maybe a 4. I don't know. There's a lot of bad things about this game, actually. We'll see more of it, you know. There's good things about this game too, don't get me wrong. Maybe only half of it is good though, you know? The other half can kind of be chucked in the bin. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. If the combat was more fun, I wouldn't care about having to play it over and over. But that combat is horrible. Like, I literally, the more enemies that come through the doors, the more I'm just like, God, I wish I didn't opt in to play this.
Hey, Sherry, there's post here, and it seems as if the letter was delivered recently.
Sherlock, I hope this letter does not reach you, for it would mean you have committed to your absurd flight of fancy. The past is the past. To expend any more time and energy retreading one's steps is at best childish indulgence, and at worst pathological weakness. Consumption is an ugly end, and you were better off for not witnessing it, despite all your protestations. One presumes by now that you have visited our mother's final resting place. I trust this has satisfied your impetuous impulses and frees you to return to London at once. It is time to turn your back on what was and help to shape what could be. The nation needs you, Mycroft.
After reading that, I am even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.
That's the Mycroft I know. Predictable.
There she is. Our old manor. It's smaller than I remember.
You were a couple of feet shorter back then, Sherry. Or maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Looks very beautiful.
Look at the ash all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel.
It's stuck.
Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on. Must be locked.
Move aside. Let me have a go. Seems fine to me, Sherry. This barrier, perhaps it's mental, not physical.
Or perhaps the rest of us are simply constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
Take a look around, Sherlock. I'm sure you'll discover something.
Okay. So no one has been here in all this time? No one's done anything?
I did not expect these to still be here. It was enjoyable to practice using real handcuffs to make an arrest.
Hey, that's Wooden Joe. He was always the best at playing criminals.
And this must be the reason our suspect was apprehended. Wood and glass, very precious.
There we go.
An irreplaceable tool for catching a thief. Funny, Wooden Joe reminds me of the trouble we once got in with the police. Do you remember, John?
Somewhat. Maybe we can recall more details.
Trouble with the police? Okay.
The policeman brought us both home, John. That's why he was here.
I'm pretty sure he brought something else with him too. Do you remember what it was? I bet it was our reward.
No, we were not so lucky. It was a set of lockpicks that we had used to sneak into someone's house. That's why we were arrested.
Did someone come out to investigate all the commotion?
It was Mycroft. He smoothed things over and convinced the policeman not to press charges. The officer left and never returned. But we had to endure a serious talking to from my brother. Mycroft wasn't happy about the fact that we were arrested. Felt like he lectured us for hours.
Did we give him something afterwards, Sherry?
Oh, yes. Yes, now I remember. It was a letter. That's why we snuck into the house. Mycroft asked us to. He wasn't angry we stole, but that we got caught.
Oh, that's right. It must have been only a couple of months after we moved to Cordona. Ugh, the good old days. Whoa.
How very odd. It appears that memory stood between me and the manor. It's as if my mind palace had seeped into the real world. This deserves further investigation. Perhaps there's more to discover inside.
As long as there is a comfortable place to put my feet up, I'll be happy. Maybe a chaise longue.
Aha! In we go.
All right. Let's take a look around.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
We have been instructed that a public auction will take place on the 20th of July at Stonewood Manor. All lots have been selected from the finest pieces of property owned by the Holmes family and have been evaluated by experts. Their authenticity is confirmed.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
There may be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. It is worth a look, wouldn't you say?
All right. What else can we find?
I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor. Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
Interesting. Got these umbrellas here.
One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like deja vu. Mycroft's umbrella, the only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange, I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning.
Got the rain sound effects coming in.
This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her. Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it.
Okay.
There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
Okay. Let's see what we can do here. I don't think this is correct. Most likely, yeah, it belongs to some sort of adult. Mycroft. Sherlock had said that he was trying to attend his mother. Potentially this?
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs. Go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
We arrived in the early morning of a rainy day. Sherry's mother was weak and unsteady, so he tried to help her. Mycroft was very serious while dealing with luggage. When he saw Sherlock trying to help his mother up, he commanded him to go upstairs to our room. The last person to arrive was the doctor, Otto Richter, who said that the neighbors will believe that Violet has tuberculosis. Sherry just realized that he had never heard her coughing.
Oh, I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we
He's
find our
fading.
room in the meantime?
It's like Marty McFly in Back to the Future, except instead of him not being born, it's his trauma going away. Is there anything to look at over here? Not yet, at least. I think there is something to that place at some point. Something about our room. It was unveiled. Oh, okay, it's probably this door right here.
Look at this. It's like traveling 10 years into the past with a single step. Oddly satisfying. One of John's first pictures. I think this was supposed to be Mycroft. He really has improved his skills since then.
It's really odd that Sherlock does stuff like this, like attributes things to John when he is a figment of his own imagination, slash, like, I guess born out of trauma or whatever, but it's like, Sherlock drew this, but he gives credit to his imaginary friend.
This brings back memories. We used this old diary to keep track of our adventures. I think it was my father's. John, do you think we can visit some of the places mentioned in the diary for old time's sake?
Why not? Nothing like a stroll down memory lane. Note down the places you'd like to visit, and I'll add what I remember of them.
Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
Interesting reference.
first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me. Interesting. What's that over there?
Is this a doorknob?
This doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find any secrets.
So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana.
All right. Got evidence here. Wait, John has dared me to find the hidden item in our room. Hidden item, you say?
I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch. I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain... Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we?
Okay. If there's a hidden item, could be hidden behind a object,
Look at this,
potentially.
John.
No?
Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure. Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours, they were half mine too.
Ooh.
Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes, we visited him several times while living here.
I feel like my options are becoming limited in terms of finding a hidden thing here.
A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
You mean for spying on people?
Well, yes.
The first chemical laboratory I
Okay.
ever made.
So we already did
I
that
almost
one.
miss its elegant simplicity.
Well, I don't want to lose any dare.
This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now.
Okay, John. Perhaps there's a loose floorboard somewhere? Or some type of hidden compartment? I feel like I probably would have noticed something though by now. Interesting. It's in this room though, as the dare says. And it doesn't look like it's giving me any option to like check under a bed. Doesn't really give me an option to check any place too extensively, so I'm curious what I'm supposed to be looking for. I don't know. It might be have to be a bet that I lose. Let's see. I've got Mind Palace stuff here. So Mycroft lied. That is a fact. Friendly neighbor. No, we don't know anything more regarding those things. Oh, perhaps this wooden handle has something to do with the hidden object.
Nah, doesn't fit here.
Doesn't fit there. Okay. Would it be... Yes, right there.
Perfect match. My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again. Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home.
Anything else there? No? Okay. Oh. I think there is still more to look at.
Made of cherry wood. Father's favorite.
Okay. The pipe of Sherlock Holmes' father. A small, straight, smoking pipe made of cherry wood that belonged to Sherry's late father. He had to hide it from Violet as she didn't know we stole it from his cabinet in London. The wood is old, its surface is worn from frequent use, but it has been well maintained. A faint scent of tobacco lingers. Sherlock has taken his father's pipe with him. I sense it carries considerable sentimental value. I would say it does.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
Ayo. Okay. Mind Palace. Oh. Is there nothing new regarding that? Okay, I think I've done everything regarding the home. This is about finding our furniture back. This is Child of Cordona. Oh, I see. Okay, so these are things, these are memories that John has of going to specific locations. Well, let's see. No, it still shows Mind Palace. There must be something, I guess, within these? No? Oh, okay. While there are no records about my mother's death, we had a family friend on Cordona. He may know something. Sure enough. Okay. He used to live in one of the neighboring houses near the Greek bridge, and he had a gas balloon in his yard.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
Okay, here we go. Time for another case. I know that throughout the game and stuff, like as you do the kind of quest or whatever where you can get your old furniture back, you can more or less upgrade this house and place furniture, or at least just kind of liven it up again. I never really fully explored that part of the game, but I do want to this time. We'll see when it comes to the combat stuff. I tried. So, most likely he is to the west here. Oh, I see the balloon. That was easy.
That wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my words.
Goliath, you say?
Destruction and trampled ground.
We've got a corpse.
He was certainly under pressure.
John, too soon.
An amount of attention that most can only dream of.
Okay. Well, we know one thing. There's a dead man I guess we do know another thing. There is sign of trampled ground. Looks like we've got a big chain here. I suppose we should investigate the body further before we investigate the rest of the crime scene.
Oof. Contortionist you were not.
Sherlock, that was your family friend. We're just talking highly of him.
Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off. A kneecap reduced to splinters. A belt from a dressing gown. Curious.
Dressing gown, you say? What about his shoes? Nothing out of the ordinary, I suppose. In his hands? Is this, we're missing one more thing. Unless, we're supposed to be looking outside, of course. Sometimes that is the case where it wants us to kind of look outside the normal subject area. Interesting with the amount of stones around here, but I suppose they're just kind of loose stones. Okay, we do have something here. Oh. Okay, it's just his missing finger.
A missing pinky. Middle-aged. It's none other than Theodore Gilden.
Oh boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And we shall answer the question. It's far too interesting to give it up to the police.
Fair enough. Gotta check more of the crime scene here. Follow the trail. Alright, two big things. One, I'm gonna start here.
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless.
Very interesting tool. Also interesting that it's clean. It implies that it wasn't used, but potentially threatened. Adult elephant, 18 inches wide, 2 tons.
A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Could it be that it dragged the Theodore Gilden? Dragged him down to where he lays now? As it trampled?
A strong pull broke this leash.
Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence. This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. We may need it in our investigation.
Looks like this is where the elephant ate, drank its water. Poor thing was chained up this whole time. No wonder it did what it did. Unless there was foul play involved.
Hog heaven.
What is this?
A sailor's knife useful for cutting wet and thick ropes. It's seen a lot of use. The blade is worn from grinding. A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship.
So they're disconnected from the tank.
fresh signs of impact. A rough landing led to an altercation with this shed.
Now that is interesting. It seems to me like there could have been someone else here. Yes, I think that, to me, looks likely. That it was dragging him with the way that the blood is trailed. Possibly strangled him, but possibly not either. Now that is a good question. I do think he threatened it, but I don't know if he... I mean, he didn't use it, per se. This implies that he dropped it. That kind of goes with that theory a little bit better. We got a mysterious man here. Does it bust through the door? Let's see what the other options are. Got a man running out, but that's not what the... That's not what it's implying. Wait, okay, so what's the difference here? Are there just two options? Okay, there are just two options. I believe that these are the correct...
In a fit of rage, the elephant broke the chain and threw its victim on the ground with a fierce power. Escaping the scene, it pulled the body with it, but dropped it at the gate. At least some of this was witnessed by a third party who was hurled against the shed. The elephant can't have gone too far. I can still track it.
Well, suppose you find it. Then what? Push it all the way back to the manor?
John, you're no help at all. John reminded me of a newspaper article from our childhood. It was the first time I'd seen these beautiful creatures. I can check the newspaper's archive. It was a front page story written by a science journalist who would have been published 10 years ago. Okay, I can find that. I just gotta go... I'm gonna take that off. Just have to go here. I can fast travel, so I might as well get on with that. We've got the Cordona Chronicle. Lost Memory. Let's see. It was written by a journalist. Science journalist. The Lord of all beasts. Only a lucky few can claim to have beheld this planet's strangest and most wonderful fellow, the elephant. Said to be land's largest animal, this colossal yet friendly creature enchants all with its size, intelligence, and communication. Elephants are mammals, just like humans, and originate in Asia and Africa. Despite feet that reach 18 to 25 inches in adult males, the elephant is surprisingly agile and in concert with its prehensile trunk. Can perform feats of remarkable dexterity. Elephants form strong emotional bonds with their loved ones. Some scientists have even reported witnessing signs of grief or happiness. Perhaps the question is not how much elephants resemble us, but how much we resemble them. That's some good stuff there. Is that it?
That's the article. Feeling old already?
Yes. Okay. Easy. Now, I have to, I suppose, just ask around for people if they've seen this elephant. Okay. Here and fast travel there. This elephant most likely did not go deeper into the city, otherwise it would have been, you know, caught, or at least noticed, created more destruction. It most likely went to the water, or wilderness of some kind, the nearest way. Perhaps these people that are watching have seen it.
Can I ask you a question?
That's a question I can answer.
The elephant, named Goliath, crossed the Greek bridge in the direction of the forest where Theodore used to walk it. Okay. Let's see if we can't follow it. Let's see, we might have to go back here. I guess it depends on where it kind of wants us to start. But, you know, it came from here, and down here. I guess it wants us to start over this way, but most likely turn to left to the bridge. Where would it have stepped? I suppose I just would have stepped right onto this brick street here. There must be more tracks ahead. I mean, they said that it was on this bridge. Into the forest, which implies that it went left. Okay, got some tracks here. Olive
The
oil.
elephant barged into this cart of olive oil.
What if we're lucky and he slipped and fell somewhere along the way?
That's not very nice, John. Deeper than these woods here. My gratitude to this island will grow just as this tree I give to you, from the most responsible citizen in Cordona, Theodore Gilden. Most responsible citizen in Cordona, you say?
Okay, hear me out. If an elephant falls in the forest and there's no one around to...
John, no.
Oh, you're such a killjoy.
That wasn't even that funny, though. Excuse me, I'm with Sherlock on this one. All right, almost there. Here's looks like water. Elephant went deeper into the water. Is there any other clues? Oh, yes. What is this?
Strange. It was hung with care.
Huh.
The game has escaped us, for now. We'll find a solution to the elephant problem later.
Dear Theodore, I'm writing to you as a fellow islander. I value our friendship just as I value the lives of our people, although I am afraid this one-sided friendship cannot tie my hands any longer. I am being made to look weak in the eyes of your neighbors. They believe that your tree is a mockery and not a peace offering as you intended. The people are afraid. You refused to give your elephant a proper trainer, instead using your own limited knowledge to teach it. It is an impossible situation. I admit that I did think of having the elephant forcibly taken and given to Mr. Tailheart, who has shown that he is quite capable of looking after the elephant. Bean. Okay. Although she is female and far less frightening than your beast. Please consider the situation. Sir William St. Clair, Governor of Cordona. So, he said that it was hung up here with care. I mean, we know that elephants have a very deep emotional range, but would they be so intentional and sentimental as to hang a nightgown up like this? Or is this the work of a human? I suppose I will have to go back to the house. Okay. Got a nice little fire out here. Crackling fire. Where'd John go? It's kind of terrifying when he just disappears like that. Let's return. Okay, so the key must have led me in here. Am I just walking in here uninvited? Let's see if we can't find any evidence.
You. Who are you?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. Theodore Gilden was...
Did you kill him? Did you kill the elephant?
It's not in the yard anymore. It escaped into the forest.
I can't let it go. What if it returns?
I highly doubt that, Miss.
Imogen Gilden.
Imogen Heap. That's
Please,
my
I beg
commentary.
you. Find that dreadful beast that killed my father.
I suppose we do need to learn what happened.
Okay. Tell me everything you know.
Can you tell me what happened? From the very start.
I was here, so I didn't see how it began. My father visits the enclosure every morning to wake up Goliath. Today, I heard the elephant scream. I've never heard such a horrifying sound. My heart stopped. I knew something was wrong. I looked through my window and saw how it lifted my father up by his neck.
Just as I
rushed
suspected.
Downstairs. I saw it dragging my father as if he were a doll. I threw stones at it. It dropped my father's body and charged outside, screaming. Its roar was almost human. I was frightened, so I ran inside and hid here.
That explains how the stones were there as well. They were being thrown. Now, how did she have stones? It implies that she was in her room, correct? Did she come outside? Let's see, I mean, both of these statements I think are true. I am sorry for her loss, yet at the same time, her father did play with fire, owning an elephant and not treating it properly. Sherlock wouldn't care about her feelings.
Well, it was the most probable outcome, living with a giant wild animal such as that.
How can you be so cold? Goliath murdered my father, Mr. Holmes. He mustn't be allowed to get away with it.
Well, thank you for the information, Miss Gilden. I did have some questions for your father. Perhaps you might help me with them?
I wasn't privy to much of my father's life, and it's very hard to think of anything at all with Goliath still loose. Please, Mr. Holmes.
Very well. Do you mind if I ask you more questions if I find anything that might help?
Anything to catch that monster.
Okay. Have we met before? I know I grew up here.
Miss Gilden, I was on this island 10 years ago, and your father knew my mother. I believe I even had the opportunity to ride that balloon outside, but I do not recall seeing you.
I lived at my late mother's in Sheffield at the time. I'm in no spirit to reminisce right now.
I'll be right
the
back.
The elephant is out there.
You've never heard the name Violet Holmes before? Perhaps your father...
Please, Mr. Holmes. With that beast roaming free, I can't think of anything.
Very well.
Alright, sorry about that. Okay. I'm going to provide some evidence. Let's see what I've got. Imogen described how the elephant killed Theodore. She heard She heard Goliath screaming from her window. She could only see the animal lifting her father. She rushed downstairs. Okay, so she did seemingly come outside. She threw stones. Animal escaped after letting out a horrific, almost human scream. She ran back inside, hid in her room. Okay. Interesting. Something about her testimony feels off, but I don't know what. As unbelievable as it may be, Cardona is home to an elephant. The creature is large enough to leave 18... Oh, wait. Okay. I noticed Theodore's gown hanging on a branch seemingly left. Let's see. Let's ask her if she saw anybody else there.
Did you observe anyone else in the yard? Any of your servants, perhaps?
Servants? Do you imagine that we would have any with Goliath? No one wishes to work in this house, even for double pay. I didn't see anyone else. Only my father and that diabolical beast.
Imogen described how killed. Body was found. Gas tank. Okay.
I'm afraid I can't add anything useful.
Had Goliath been aggressive before?
It's dangerous, but it was never aggressive near my father. My father would do anything for Goliath. All the elephant had to do was clap its ears.
You envied him, the elephant, I mean?
Our house is called the House of Ivory. I've heard some people refer to me as the Ivory Girl, and my room stinks of the animal, as if it's me who lives in a pen and not Goliath. It's not envy, Mr. Holmes. It's just incredibly difficult to live like this.
Okay. She clearly is upset with her living situation. Potential motive.
I can't think of anything else right now.
I'm going to look around a bit. Wait, what about that knife? I guess she wouldn't know anything about it. Imogen's description. So, she rushed through stones. Huh. Interesting. I must be missing something.
I can always recognize the spirit of a true artist.
You've got police here.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
A royal suite for a favorite pet.
Plenty of food to satisfy even the most fastidious.
What is this?
Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today.
Okay. I must be missing something. If we find anything else, she's willing to provide more answers. So that implies that there is something else to find.
Destruction and trampled ground.
There must be something else in this house. Or perhaps... Ah, yes, his room.
The nicest spot in the room. Mr. Gilden spent hours of his life right here.
Staring at an elephant's backside. What a wonderful life.
Huh.
What's so special about this place? Another elephant? A partnership annulled with a single stroke of a pen.
Okay. A Swift?
A catchy title. I should take a photograph of the plans. I don't want to carry them around.
Okay. What a desk. Something tells me that this man did not really love elephants. I mean, he had a love in a certain kind of way that wasn't what I would call love. Excuse me. A local wealthy resident, Theodore Gilden, 55, has purchased an Indian elephant from a traveling circus. Mr. Gilden commented, "It is a wonderful opportunity. There is no one on this island better suited to provide such a comfortable home for this elephant. It is a paradise for a noble creature. No longer will this animal be locked in a tent with clowns. He will be my companion from now on, my second child, and I will protect him. Don't be jealous, people of Gordona. I am your best citizen. Only time will tell if this is a midsummer madness or not. The neighboring elite of Cordona are shocked to read the news, and furthermore to hear the terrible trumpetings of the beast. But they are having to accept the eccentricity of one of Cordona's most powerful. Now we can all say that the richest of our island have troubles to bear too, the same as the rest of us." Very interesting. He kept that. He framed that.
Child, an apparent son and heir, I'd say.
Yes, the second child thing kind of leads me to believe that the daughter clearly was not satisfied with having to share the attention of her father with a big animal.
Quite the spectrum. From the history of the Roman Empire to conspiracy theories of the French Revolution. Mother. It's nice to see her young and smiling.
Here's a picture of Sherlock's mother.
From before Mycroft was born. Our family loves to prod at the past.
Holmes's desire to rake up the past is hereditary.
Okay. John. What is this?
A relatively functional choice to replace the finger.
Oh, of course. Prosthetic. Elephant perfume.
Oh, the pungent stench of an animal.
Did Theodore seek some pink elephants with this?
What is this? 1877?
I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
What does that mean? Closer than Sherlock and John. John literally lives in Sherlock's head. 1868, I believe that says.
I think Miss Gilden has barely matured.
Yes, I agree with that. Okay. What else can we gather from this room? Anything else? We've possibly checked everything. We're gonna see about, see if Imogen can give us any more answers here.
A. Swift, is this name familiar to you? Your father had it removed from this plan.
Oh, that's Arthur Swift. I've seen him a couple of times here. He works with my father in the old city, digging up something ancient.
He is an archaeologist?
That's the word, yes. But to be truthful, I really don't think Mr. Swift is fit to be one. I've just learnt a lot about archaeology from my favourite book series. Oh, they are page-turners.
Inspirational, I'm sure, but would you happen to know where this Mr. Swift might be found?
I don't, but perhaps you can find out somewhere. My father's work with him is all official. Lots of boring legal papers with signatures and stuff.
And, which part of the elephant is in here? It's quite pungent.
Oh, that. It's elephant sweat. Father believed that it might replace traditional ambergris.
Well, that's true entrepreneur spirit.
Okay. I don't think that we have anything to make a true deduction yet. They were working together. Followed a lot of paperwork. Would that be, I assume, found at the Chronicle? Imogen described how the elephant killed Theodore, blah blah blah. Okay. So, let's maybe try to head at the Chronicle again. And what is this? House of Ivory. So again, it kind of shows that we haven't found everything here.
A commendable effort to barricade the windows.
There's something that I've missed. Or potentially, I guess, maybe something that will reveal itself to us once we have found all the proper clues. We're gonna head to the Chronicle. I'm also curious what that lost memory is. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll have to find out when we get there.
I'm watching you closely, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, that's not creepy. Wait, what is this? John claims that an article he wrote was published in the local newspaper 10 years ago. Claims it was on the front page, but I should check other categories as well just in case. 10 years ago, front page, journalists. Many of you, dear readers, are familiar with our proud military service, how far and wide their victories, how safe we feel under their protection. What if I told you that here on Cordona, corruption festers within our distinguished Marines? That for years they have turned a blind eye to smugglers and slavers and got rich while others suffered. A decade-long investigation has uncovered this seemingly unthinkable truth, and after careful consideration of the facts to follow, no reasonable man could conclude otherwise. Let us start at the end. Written by John in Hector Jacobson's stead. Weird. Okay.
To hear is a quack, putting my gripping corruption investigation on the 4th page. We can't tolerate such disrespect, right, Sherlock?
Yes, John. You know, I'm starting to remember. We wrote it somewhere in this building. Let's find where.
Oh, now we have to find out where we wrote it? Okay. Fine. We must have written it in a different room. Would it have been through here? No? How about, like... Oh, yes.
There was a military parade that day.
Oh my
Everyone was there,
gosh.
so we had the office at our disposal for a while.
Jacobine.
Still, it's a miracle we weren't caught.
An underappreciated masterpiece was born here. You recall anything else?
Oh, Jacques. My cat Jacques is howling right now. He's looking quite a bit wild.
Working on this machine felt right. We almost ran out of ink ribbon, but somehow we knew it wouldn't inconvenience anyone. I found a folder with approved stories. John, it wasn't the editor, it was us. We swapped the article on the 4th page with ours. Curious.
Okay.
We had a suitcase. It was soggy and filled with notes and clippings. I remember it was important somehow.
Is that all, my friend?
John, no, wait. I'm missing something crucial. The suitcase, where did we get it from?
Okay, Sherlock, focus on it. What can you remember about it?
Well, there was a fish smell.
I can recall the smell of fish. It was so strong I could taste it.
Ah, I think we were near one of those fish warehouses, big ones.
It felt wet and slimy, as if it had lain in the water for some time. Yet the insides were surprisingly intact.
Yes, right. And I remember the sound of horns like they use at the industrial sites. It must be somewhere on the Silverton coast.
That comprises the entirety of my memories on the subject.
So, we are looking for a fish warehouse on the coast of Silverton that stands right on the water's edge.
It seems so, my friend. I am sure I will remember the place when I see it. Let's go.
Okay. Before we get sidetracked with that, we're gonna continue the Gilded Cage. Yeah. I assume that the Cordona Chronicles would have it, although it's not looking like it is, so I guess maybe it is the police department. I wish it specified, or I don't know, I wish that there was like a better way to tell, you know, where to look. Police department. Here we are.
He's even putting up posters.
No, it doesn't look like we're supposed to be here either. That's odd. A project, she doesn't know anything else. They involved a lot of paperwork. Where else would we look for something like that? City Hall? Perhaps? That's kind of my, my best guess. Perhaps City Hall would have something like that, because it is property related. There we go.
Losing it may be the death of him.
We got a conversation here. Learn the circumstances behind the missing item posters. To earn his bread? No. Brother been to London? No. Such as Claudia, Rob last year. Okay. Interesting. Those things are so vague that it really is difficult to gauge on whether they are related or not. Yes. Yes. And no. No. Yes. Okay. Local music teacher has been putting up posters in Central Scaladio around St. Clement's Cathedral, appealing for information about his stolen violin. Interesting. Well, we gotta go to City Hall first before we do anything like that. Here's one of the posters here. My old violin has been taken. If you find any information that may aid in my instrument's return, please visit me on Professor's Road, north of Adler Street in Scaladio. All help appreciated. Anthony Jones. Alright. The best... Okay, maybe not the best thing about this game, but I do appreciate the environments, and ultimately just like, you know, there are times when you're exploring Cordona where you kind of get lost in it, you know, you get immersed and you feel like you're actually exploring this place. Those moments are when the game kind of feels like it's at its best. It's nice to pretend that you're Sherlock Holmes, you know? It's nice to be able to roleplay, get in the head of the character, and just really take in the environment that you're inside of. Interesting. Okay, I'm almost there. This city is so narrow and kind of complex. Like, if you're not using the map, it is quite easy, at least for me, to get lost in. And not in the immersive way, like in the actual getting lost way.
Hello, nice to see you.
Is this the City Hall? This looks like City Hall. Something tells me I can't get in here. Yeah. Something tells me I'm not allowed in there yet. So if I can't go to City Hall, I'm very confused. Unless... Well, no. The icon on the case that I'm using, you know, it has that book icon, which that usually implies... Oh. Maybe I have to enter through this way. There we go. Nice. Like, this is quite beautiful. They did a really good job.
Are you lost, sir?
Not at all. I'm right where I need to be. I'm Sherlock Holmes, by the way.
Ursula Oni, the chief archivist. How can I help you exactly?
I need to take a look at the history of Cordona and its islanders to retrieve some, hopefully, useful information.
Your brother Mycroft told me that you were direct, and now that we've met, I can see that is true.
Someone in our family has to balance the evasive nature of my brother. Well, may I use the city archives?
You may, of course, but in return, perhaps dinner?
That's a high price to pay for looking at your archives.
I was teasing you. Pay no attention to me.
I don't know if that was teasing. I mean, that was like straight up flirting, but yes. Okay, we've got that. Where do I read? Where's the reading room? Here we go. There's too many places for these documents. Gotta go all around. Excuse me. Okay. They're working on a project together in the old city. Arthur Swift. One second. Okay. Old city and legal documents, most likely. Whoops. Would it be business? Okay. Notice of registration by authority of government of Cordona. This deed registers the creation of Gilden and Swift. Let's see, on this day, 21st of June 1877, Theodore Gilden is the sole proprietor and founder of the above enterprise and shall provide finances and the land known as the Roman outskirts. Arthur Swift is a founding partner and shall provide finances and his services as archaeologist. The primary purpose of the enterprise is to perform archaeological research in the ruins located at the intersection of Bazaar Road and Arnott Street, beyond the fortification walls in Old City Cordona. The sole proprietor, undersigned hereby, agrees to fund archaeological research in exchange for ownership of any uncovered items of historical value. The founding partner, undersigned hereby, waives all finder's rights and ownership of items uncovered in the archaeological dig in exchange for the exclusive right to publication of academic findings thereof. Signed, Mr. Theodore Gilden and Mr. Arthur Swift.
With your love for archives, you would have made the perfect bureaucrat.
So that's our answer there. Now, I suppose, yeah, we have to find that location, and then that will give us some more clues. Now, I really would love to continue this. I really would love to keep playing, but unfortunately my cats are getting pretty antsy for their dinner, so I think I'm gonna have to end the stream pretty much at this point, and pick it up
Does it look remotely
probably
familiar to-
tomorrow.
Should it?
Concentrate, Sherry.
Oh gosh. What do you want me to do, John? What do you want me to do? Anyway, I'm definitely going to be playing more of this. Most likely tomorrow, or, you know, very soon, at the very least. But I've been having a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody tuning in and just hanging out, playing video games with me. That's what I love to do, and I'm glad to be able to share it with the rest of the world. So I'm gonna pause it here and tab out. But yes, I truly appreciate just you watching and giving me your time of day. I think that's really wonderful, and I just really appreciate it. So yes, without further ado, I think that you have, or I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.